today we're going to be changing the tires on my x-maxx. Right here we got the Badland tires made by Proline. Now these tires are designed, the tread is designed after a dirt bike, and they are bead locked and belted so they won't balloon like these ones over here. Alright, so you're going to take your wheel wrench and you're going to take this nut off in there. Drop it on the floor, and then you move on to the next wheel, and you're going to do it for all 4 wheels. Well, where'd that go? Alright. Now you got the nuts off, we're going to take the wheels off, and this is a good time to check your bearings and oil them, or grease them. There you go, and come off. Alright, so if you're ever driving in a pond or something, make sure not to go through any fishing line, because it looks like I got some fishing line stuck in there. We did hear a clicking noise the other day. That's probably why. So, just be aware you can get fishing line tangled all through your wheel. Brian the Destructor, can he break it? Yes, he can. Oh. No wonder. Okay. There we go. Holy crap. There we go. That was a lot more fishing string than I thought. We would have been sitting there winding and winding for an hour. So now we got the tires off and we checked the bearings on this side. I'm going to spin it around and show you how I check the bearings. Alright, so we're going to take our small Allen wrench and we're going to take this screw out and this screw on the bottom. So now I'm going to take the pliers and I'm going to pull this pin out of the top and the bottom. And now I'm going to just fold this down. So then you're gonna pull this blue thing out, and you're gonna pull it out of there. So these bearings in the front are pretty smooth. They both still have the cover. So I'm gonna just put this one back together. So you're gonna do the exact same thing in reverse. Do I need a hammer?
Now sometimes we put a waterproof grease on the bearings, but since the seal is still in the bearings, it's pointless to pack grease in there when, I mean, it would help keep water off the bearing completely, but we'll just leave it go for now.
Oh, there's a crack here too. Is that good?
It's tight. All right.
So on the back it's a little different. The screws are on the sides, and we're only going to take out this top screw. And we'll just fold this down then.
Now take your Allen and put it in the hole on the other side and push the pin out.
With the hammer?
No, just push out.
Oh. Should I have said that?
No, you're good.
So now that you got your screw out in the pin, this just folds down like that, and you're going to pull this out again.
That's your axle.
And as you can tell, this bearing is broke, or not broke, but the seal has actually came off of this bearing. So I don't know what we're going to do about that. Put grease in it.
Yeah, we'll put grease in this one.
This is actually bent. That's why it won't stay on. It's bent. What are you trying to do?
The outer bearing feels pretty good. This bearing is still roll smooth. We'll just pack some waterproof grease in it.
Can we do anything to this bearing?
No, there's just a wheelie bar. Alright, now the proper way, if this will focus, is I take waterproof grease. I prefer to use udder butter from Cow RC. This is not that. I don't have any more. I have to order more. But I just, like a big bearing, I just press it into it. And I'll go all the way around. So that it's all packed into the bearing. We'll have to keep an eye on this. We'll have to grease this every so often now, because Ryan likes to keep it in the water. We'll have to keep an eye on that because there's no seal on the bearing anymore. So there, I looked it up on my phone. It's called Udder. That's UDDER butter. Waterproof grease from Cow RC. Just go to cowrc.com and you can order it. Go ahead.
Alright, now we had that great tutorial on how to grease a bearing. It's time to put it back together. So you're gonna just put this back up in there like it was before. You're gonna bring this up. Gonna have to bring this back down. It feels loose, figures. And then there you go, you got your bearing back in. All good to go in the next ride. Now it's time to put the tires back on.
No, you gotta put the black, I don't know what they're called.
Alright, take two.
We gotta put these back on.
Take two, we gotta put these back on now. Hopefully Ryan doesn't drop another one. Got all the fishing line and all that stuff. So before you put your tires back on, you want to make sure you put some of this blue Loctite on there. Ours already has it. We did it earlier. So now you're going to put this tire on there. You're going to have to line up the bolt shape inside, or the nut shape inside the tire with the nut already on there. See? And then you're going to get your nut back out and your nut wrench. And you're going to put it back on. And it's probably going to fall on me though, because it's not weighted right. What's my problem with getting bolts on today? There you go. You're going to tighten that up as tight as you can get it. Once you get the wrench on the nut. There you go. These tires are so much nicer looking. I like them better. Well, bam! Just like that. We got our brand new tires on here. Leave a comment what you think about the tires. I think they look pretty freaking nice. So now we're going to move on to making the body stronger. And if you're wondering why you would want to do that, this is why, because right there, when you roll over, you hit stuff. The body cracks or scratches all the paint up. So we're gonna take the body off and get rid of the bottom half of it, because we gotta take out all this framing, like this. Well, not that. Well, yeah. I gotta take out all this to get the tape here, and then we gotta put it all right back on. So get rid of this. Alright, so all you're gonna need for this is some Gorilla Tape and some Allen wrenches. So I'm gonna remove all of this stuff except for the back bumper because we think it'll be too hard to get back in when there's tape in here. And then we're gonna clean all this dirt out because it might stick, but you'll get a better stick if you clean the inside. So we'll get started doing that once I find the Allen wrench again. So now you got the screws taken out, what you're gonna do, you're gonna flip this over, and you're gonna pull this out. But now you got a problem because this won't come out because if you look, this is bigger than that hole. So what you gotta do is if you look really closely in there, there's a hole right there with a screw in it. So you're gonna get your Allen wrench out. You're gonna have to take that out. So once you get those screws out, this should just pop right off. This should just pop right off. Then you're gonna flip and pull this out. So now we're gonna clean the body off and we're gonna tape it. It's up to you if you want to take this out, but we think it's gonna be too hard to get back in. So we're gonna clean it and then we'll tape it. So you're gonna wanna get a tiny strip of it first. You're gonna just wanna put it down in this like gap right there. You're gonna wanna outline it. Here's a better shot of the rip or the cracks on the inside. Alright guys, as you can see it's the next day. We got our body all taped up. So you want to try to get as close to the edge as you can. And you don't want to overlap over these holes as much because then it's a pain in the butt to poke through. But so now, I think the only thing left to do is put it back together and put it back on the x-maxx. So the body's back together now. This stuff isn't coming out anytime soon. Yes. Alright guys, we got the brand new tires on the reinforced body. If you're one of our subscribers, don't forget to like the video and comment down below. If you're new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. See ya! That's why I got the reinforced body. Alright guys, so we got the new tires and the reinforcements in the body in. So if you're Alright guys, we got the brand new tires on and the reinforced body. If you're one of our subscribers, don't forget to like this video and comment. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the